So JJ Redick is obviously the coach of the Lakers, and if you guys don't know, JJ Redick is somebody that a lot of people thought was unqualified for the job, and has proven to be an NBA level coach. Does that mean he's guaranteed a job in the NBA? No, nobody's guaranteed a job. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of NBA level coaches that have just never, are just in the stage where they're never going to get their chance. They're just not. It is what it is. And the thing is that when it comes to JJ Redick, he is doing what managers do. You see it a lot in football when things are going wrong and the fans are turning on them, and they basically go, I want to do what you guys want. The players aren't listening. It's not me, it's them. So now they know they're about to be fired, but they don't want to blackball themselves from the league. They don't want to do a Derek Fisher and end up coaching the LA Sparks. They want to be in the league, but they know they're not going to be. They know they're going to lose their jobs very, very soon. And that's basically what JJ Redick is doing right now. He is doing whatever the hell he can to save his job. So let's take a listen to this. This is him talking about the Lakers team and them running plays.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I do a lot of joysticking over there on the sideline. Yesterday I said, hey, let's run away toss and bring it up the left side. I want so-and-so in it. It was after a dead ball. It wasn't like I'm calling on the fly. And we bring it up that side, and the person I want in the away toss isn't over there. It's just like, that's happening so consistently right now. I chalk it up to the holidays.
Too much holiday food struck in the brain?
Eggnog.
Eggnog? I don't know. Does it matter just forgetting plays? Or guys not knowing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't the guy that forgot plays.
He's basically being like, yeah, you know what, like, I mean, I told them to run a play, they're not doing it. I told them to run a play, they're not running it. It's not on me. If you're wondering why we are looking like we're out there bullshitting, it's because we're out there bullshitting. And that's the thing when you have two players who, let's be completely honest, someone said Luka has the ball, make him call the plays. It's on both of them. It is on both of them. I'm going to be completely honest. It's on both of them. Luka likes to play hero ball. Luka Doncic plays heliocentric. Saying here you've lost a lot of respect if this is happening. Yeah, absolutely. JJ Redick is not somebody to coach superstars. Superstars don't need a fucking X's and O's system coach. And the prime example is Real Madrid in football. It is the prime example. Their greatest coach of the modern era has been Carlo Ancelotti. He doesn't take practice. He barely runs tactics. He puts players on the pitch and says, do what you do. He has the best team in both scenes in Real Madrid. He was given, in one of them, he had Vinny Jr., the other, he had Ronaldo, Bale. He had Ronaldo, he had Bale, he had all these players. And he was the person that really made that team that Zidane won all the Champions Leagues with. And the reason I say he was better than Zidane was because he won Champions League in two different spells. Multiple of them. And I think Zidane won the exact same amount in less years. But at the end of the day, was Zidane the one that won it 22? Or was it Ancelotti? I can't even remember. Either way, we've got to the stage now where, like, even with Zidane, it was a case of being like, we have the best team in the world. You do you. Go to you. Okay, and that's the problem. You're not holding certain players accountable. That's the problem when you're coaching LeBron James and you're coaching Luka Doncic. And it's not just on JJ Redick. It's actually just not on JJ Redick. Not on JJ Redick at all. It's like, okay, you realistically, your job is to, I hate having to say this, but if you're coaching a bunch of superstars, even with Phil Jackson, your job is to facilitate. I know they had the triangle, but like the current pieces for the Lakers, literally, they don't have the pieces to run a system. They don't. They don't have the pieces, not to run a good system. They don't have the pieces to run a system. Like you can't make them run a system. Your job is to figure out ways to facilitate what they do. And JJ Redick is an X's and O's coach. He wants teams to play this way. I think JJ Redick would be a fantastic coach at coaching a bad team. I think JJ Redick could turn a 25-win team into a 40-win team. But when you're coaching superstars, it's different. Like we saw with KD, Kyrie, and Harden. By the way, Steve Nash did an unbelievable job that first year. Like, Steve Nash would be a championship coach as a rookie if it wasn't for injuries to Bo Harden and Kyrie. He would have been a championship coach as a rookie. Kevin Durant hit the shot. His foot was on the line. But the difference is now is that Steve Nash wasn't really a coach. Didn't have a system. It was, look, you see what we have these players. We have these players, go to you. And the unfortunate thing is that, and the weird thing is that if you guys don't remember, in the playoffs in 2022, 2021 playoffs, the Brooklyn Nets looked unstoppable. They pretty much, it took a 50 piece from Tatum to not sweep a good Celtics team. And then they went out and they were blitzing. They were blitzing Milwaukee. And then Harden goes down. And then Kyrie goes down. And they nearly won without either of them. And yes, James Harden with a bad hammy. And then the next year, they come out against the finals Boston Celtics team without Harden. They just got rid of Harden for nobody. Bruce Brown was playing center. And I shit you not, they were swept by the Celtics, but every game was within 4 points. Like, there are 7-game series that were not as close as that series. And Steve Nash, like, in fairness, when that team was healthy, they were unstoppable. Why were they unstoppable? Because Steve Nash just said, you know what, you do you. You do you, lads. You do you. And that's the thing with JJ Redick, is that these players are going to stop running plays. They're not going to run them. LeBron is going to, and Luka, they are both players that play the game like the chess match. They're going to run something until they feel like they can get an advantage, and then they're going to try to take that advantage, whether it be driving kick, whether it be shooting the step back in Luka's case, whether it be just driving to the basket, trying to get to the free throw line. They are going to try and manipulate the defense until they get an advantage, and they're going to try to use that advantage to create an advantage for the team, whether that be kicking the ball, whether that be shooting. That's what LeBron does, that's what Luka does. I'm sorry, neither one of them run plays. Neither one of them have ran plays in a decade. Luka has not ran plays since the day he came into the league. The last time Luka ran, and probably ran a fucking play, was when he was in Real Madrid. The last time LeBron ran a play was in Miami. Like, at the end of the day, this is what you get. You have two of the greatest heliocentric players to ever pick up a basketball. And you're complaining about, oh, we wanted to run this set from the left-hand side of the floor for this, and this. And, we dribbled to the other side of the floor. You have two basketball savants as a head coach, and you're out there complaining that those basketball savants are doing what they feel like is a smart move. And they won the game, by the way. They won the game. And by the way, I'm not saying JJ Redick's a bad coach. I'm just saying to know your personnel. It is like if you were coaching. It's not even about not coaching them. It is about allowing them to be decision makers, allowing them to do what they do, allowing them to create the advantage. And I do think a lot of coaching superstars is about facilitating rather than coaching. It's very different coaching a team of role players, coaching a team who are, in fairness, or coaching a unit. Coaching the OKC Thunder is very different to coaching the Lakers. The OKC Thunder are one superstar and a great unit. You could argue that they don't really have, if Chet goes, they don't have another All-Star. Whereas coaching two heliocentric superstars, yeah, you got to coach a bit differently for that.